podcast Living Together, understanding cultural differences. I'm Emma and I'm here with three amazing friends, Luna, Sara, and Valentina. How are you all feeling today?
Hi, I'm Saya. Honestly, this topic feels so close to my heart.
Same here. I think it's something we don't talk about enough, but it all affects us all.
Totally like, totally agree. I've seen cultural misunderstandings so many times, and it's important to learn from them.
Yes, so today we'll talk about how to deal with cultural differences and promote peaceful coexistence in school, at work, and in everyday life. Let's begin with this question. Who have the internet, social media, and globalization changed human relationships? Luna?
I think they have changed everything. We are way more connected now. I follow people from places I never imagined, and I've learned so much about their lifestyles.
Yes, like I didn't even know how big K-pop was until I saw my feed full of people dancing to Korean songs. Now I'm a fan.
Same, but also I think sometimes it gives us a false idea that we know a culture just because we see it on a line.
That's true. Like eating sushi doesn't mean you understand Japanese culture, right?
Exactly. It connects you with, but we also have to be careful not to make assumptions. Next question. Have you ever been in a difficult situation because of cultural differences?
Oof, yes. One time I asked a girl in my class where she was really from, and she got upset. I didn't mean to offend her, but I learned later that it's a sensitive question.
Oh, that reminds me. Once a classmate brought food that smelled different from what we were used to. Someone made a rude comment, and she looked so hurt. I felt horrible just watching.
Oh, poor girl. I also remember in a group project, Korean wouldn't look me in the eye, and I thought we had been rude. But it's turned out that in his culture, it's a sign of respect, mind blown.
Wow, those stories are so real. Misunderstandings happen so easily. Okay, next one. What kind of problems can happen when people are not tolerant of differences?
Well, people can feel rejected or excluded. That leads to insecurity or anxiety.
And in worst case, it can cause bullying or discrimination. People may avoid school or work just because they felt unsafe.
And let's be honest, when people don't feel accepted, they stop trying to connect. It creates walls instead of bridge.
Beautiful, beautifully said. And what do you think someone feels when they reject for being different?
Sad, invisible, like you are just not enough.
Yes, and sometimes angry too. Like, why should I hide who I am to be accepted?
Also, shame it, even though they didn't do anything wrong, they start to feel like they don't belong.
That's heartbreaking. We never know that someone's going through. So, what can we do about that? How can we promote peace and respect?
First of all, educate ourselves, read about different cultures, ask questions, be open-minded, knowledge brings empathy.
And be kind, smile, include others, make them feel seen.
Speak up! If you hear a racist or insensitive comment, don't just ignore it.
Great. And now for the final question. Should we take action when we see someone being mistreated even if it's not our business?
Absolutely. Staying silent makes you part of the problem.
Yes, even a small "hey, that's not okay" can change everything.
Exactly. I want someone to defend me too if I was in that situation.
Totally agree. So, before we wrap up, let's each share one personal promise we'll make to promote cultural respect to Luna.
I promise to listen more and judge less. Everyone has a story.
I promise to speak out when I see something wrong, even if it's uncomfortable.
I promise to stay curious and keep learning about people who are different from me.
And I promise to use this podcast and my voice to share love and respect. Thanks for listening, everyone. Let's build a world where differences bring you closer, not apart. Bye. Thank you.